I'm Big Rick Stewart. Welcome to the podcast for the Wine Country Saturday Soundtrack. It's a radio show that I do every Saturday at KVYN 99.3 FM, 99.3 The Vine in Napa Valley. You can stream from 993thevine.com. You can search for KVYN on TuneIn. You'll hear fun music and great information, including 10 at 10, a Beatles brunch at noon, songs from my days at Live 105, KFOG, KFOX, new songs, and more. And you'll hear great information like this. It's the Wine Country Saturday Soundtrack. I'm Big Rick Stewart. 4th of July coming right up, kind of right in the middle of the week this time. So, I don't know, you got to take off the 3rd and the 4th. And the 5th and the 6th. I don't know what your schedule's like. But certainly if you have free time on the 4th, you ought to head to, well, for example, Yountville. Yountville's always nice. You know, it's just a quick little vine trail, bicycle ride up to town there. On the 4th of July in Yountville, they won't have fireworks. We have had in the past. But 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., they're going to celebrate 4th of July at the Veterans Memorial Park. They're going to have lots of music and food. Wood-fired pizza truck's going to be there. Burger, dogs, beer, and wine sales happening. Lots of children's activities and lawn games. And it's all going to be at Veterans Memorial Park, which is the first park, if you're coming from Napa, as you turn into downtown Yountville. I know it's very small. It's the one right there on the right, the big lawn area and all that stuff. It's pretty awesome. Always lots of fun. All right, the city of Napa on 4th of July is also going to have a big show. It's going to start with the parade. It's going to start about 9:30. The Napa Sunrise Rotary has their 4th of July parade, always popular. Events happening at Oxbow. And then, instead of fireworks, they're going to have a spectator and pet-friendly choreographed display of 400 drones. Wow. That is so cool. Have you ever seen a drone show? It's just amazing. They're going to be happening above the Pearl and West Street parking lot, so visible from lots of locations. And a drone show is great. And I like that, dogs won't go crazy. Hopefully, not from that at least. All right, so have a great, safe 4th of July. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Saturday Soundtrack at 99.3 The Vine. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Saturday Soundtrack. Here's a headline that if you saw this, you would click on this. But I clicked on it for you, so don't worry. I got you covered on this one. The headline is from Yahoo. They say, we asked 3 chefs to name the best frozen pizza, and they all said the same one. Now, wait a second. Is this a news story or an advertisement? I think it's a news story. All right, are you ready for this? We're talking about best frozen pizza. The instant favorite among chefs that were interviewed for this story, none other than Stouffer's French bread pizza, 100%, says Chef Jeff Strauss of Oi Bar in Los Angeles. Quote, as a child, as a stone teenager, in college, I'd eat it frozen, not even cooked, eating it like pizza ice cream. Okay. All right, I never did that. Chef Wiley Diffuse of Stretch Pizza in New York says that he's been a fan of Stouffer's French bread pizza long before he got into the game himself. Quote, there's a lot of work that goes into crafting great frozen food. It's just so impressive how crispy and crunchy the pizza is when it comes out of the oven. And somebody that I know, because I watch this show like way all the time, America's Test Kitchen cast member Ellie Simone Scott says, this is the OG pizza in my life. My Uncle Pierre used to make them for me and my cousins as an after-school snack. We would scour the pantry for other fun items we could add as toppings. The flaky airness of French bread is one of my favorite food sensations even now. Some people might even argue it's not pizza, but I don't know. I've had it, I think. I can't remember. I guess I'm going to try it again. Stouffer's French bread pizza number 1. What do you think? I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Saturday Soundtrack at 99.3 The Vine. Hey, happy Saturday, everybody. It's the Wine Country Saturday Soundtrack. I'm Big Rick Stewart. You might be traveling around. You might be running into this rather frequently. Because in the Bay Area in general, really good cell phone coverage. But just a little bit ways away, if you head out to the coast or up north a little bit, it suddenly drops, right? Pretty fast. I-5 and 101 and 80 and all that, pretty well covered, but not so much other places. So this is from CNET. How to boost your phone signal for better reception. This is iPhone or Android, just, phones in general. First of all, a few things you can do to help yourself out. Move so there are no obstructions between your phone and cell towers and the sky on the outside. All right, so walk out of buildings if you're there or something. Remove your phone case, because even though you may not think that it matters, it might matter. You can also make sure your phone is charged, because as your phone is searching for signals, you might have noticed it gets a little warm because it's working really hard to try to do that. So make sure it's charged or have a way of charging it. All right, so here's the first thing you should do. And I've done this and it seems like it has helped. Always start this whole process by turning airplane mode on and then off so you can use your phone again. But then turn it on so it kind of clears everything. And then, turn it off so you can see what signals you get. If that doesn't work, they say restart your phone. If that doesn't work, take the SIM card out of your phone. I've never done that. You need like a little gizmo to do that with. If you have an eSIM in your phone, you can't do that. So you just have to restart your phone. You can end up contacting your phone carrier if you generally have trouble in certain areas. They might help you reset your phone's network settings and your carrier settings as well. And if all else fails, CNET says you can try a signal booster to improve cell reception. I've never done that. They can be really expensive. Check the online reviews. But, if it's worth it to you and you need that coverage, then maybe you need that. CNET has more info on this. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's a Wine Country Saturday soundtrack at 99.3 The Vine. It's the Wine Country Saturday soundtrack. I'm Big Rick Stewart, radio disc jockey. And as it turns out, according to this article in the New York Post, fashion trendsetter. Oh, yeah, I am. I did not even know this, but I'm right at the front edge of the latest, coolest thing. Because honestly, I never stopped wearing jean shorts. Not cutoffs. Although, I got no problem with cutoffs. Not Daisy Dukes or anything like that. Do guys even wear that? I guess some do. Not a problem with that. But we're talking about jorts. Bermuda length jean shorts, kind of long shorts. They are back. This is from the New York Post. Jorts, as they are called, have been successfully resuscitated and revamped for the modern chic woman. I guess guys too. Except this time they say they're often paired with blazers and heels or sneakers and tees. This is from Francesca Seiler, marketing director at Beyond Retro, who told The Guardian, we've seen a large rise in consumers cutting and splicing full-length jeans to get the perfect pair of shorts, also known as jorts. What would have been an unwanted piece has now got a new life, and that look is personalized for the consumer. Some, big names are behind all this and more. You may have seen them on television doing their thing, and that would include Billie Eilish rocking the jorts look and more. The New York Post says, love it or hate it, the jorts trend, once the hallmark style of hip-hop artists and skating circles, seems like it's here to stay, in part due to their versatility for inclement weather and their comfortability. Is that a word? I guess it is. Hey, they're so versatile, whereas shorter shorts are for holidays only, said another fashionista. Yeah, shorter shorts for the holidays. Well, I know, of course, right? Like July 4th. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Saturday soundtrack, wearing my jorts at 99.3 The Vine. It's the Wine Country Saturday soundtrack. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me every Saturday. I love it, man. Lots of fun music and great information. And I like that people can check out some of the tunes and maybe have some fond memories. I'm Big Rick Stewart, and I love popcorn as well as music and all that good stuff. Netflix now, according to Variety, will sell you a ready-to-eat bag of popcorn. I guess this isn't some microwave thing. This is already done up. It's ready for you to sit down and watch Netflix and binge on some crazy show, right? This is from Variety. They say the streamer is teaming up with the popcorn company Popcorn Indiana for the new line of Netflix Now popping snacks. The two flavors initially are going to be Cult Classic Cheddar Kettle and Swoon-worthy Cinnamon Kettle. That's how they spell it. That's why I said it that way. The Netflix branded popcorn is available at Walmart, nationwide, at Walmart and other stores. An 8-ounce bag of Netflix Now popping popcorn is $4.50, according to the grocery chain ShopRite. So Variety says that means if you buy one bag of each flavor, you'll have already paid more than the monthly cost of the Netflix basic plan with ads. Well, how about that? But, it didn't come with popcorn, so I guess now it can. AMC has popcorn and other people as well. I don't really think they're thinking they're going to make lots and lots of money doing this, but, they're going to make some. But it's just kind of like a branding thing and to get their kind of brand out there. I'll have to see. One thing I do kind of know about popcorn is that kind of gourmet, ritzy, fancy popcorn that you can make yourself is so worth it. Oh my God, it tastes so good. But pretty much popcorn's delicious. I'm a fan. It's not too sweet and sugary. Gets stuck to your teeth, right? Can't do my radio show. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Saturday soundtrack at 99.3 The Vine. Hey, I'm Big Rick Stewart, host of the Wine Country Saturday soundtrack. Thanks for hanging out today. I might have a solution. Now, I didn't invent this, but I tried it out and it worked great. Better than I thought it would, actually. A solution for porch pirates, package theft, people that just steal stuff after it gets delivered to your house. Now, this is Amazon, although I do have a solution for FedEx as well that I kind of didn't know about. All right, so you may have seen when you buy something at Amazon, there's an option to pick up at an Amazon locker. And you're like, what is that? Well, I thought the same thing because I never did that. But it gave me some options near me. Now, I don't have a porch pirate theft issue going on here, but I just thought, well, let me try this out. If it works, I'm going to share it with everybody on my show. Worked out great. Okay, so one place I went to, I actually did it twice. Actually, I've done it 3 times. Twice at one place. One place I went to was like that near field Bluetooth kind of thing, right? So there was a set of lockers. It was like at a dollar store or something like that. There was a set of lockers. It was right there. It was really obvious. You don't have to interact with anybody and stand in line or nothing. You go up there and you hold your phone and it says, okay. And then actually a door pops open. There's a bunch of doors. A little door pops open and there's your package ready to go. The other one was at a 7-Eleven. And for that one, for the Amazon locker, you scanned a barcode. It had a little laser beam thing or whatever. Or if that didn't work, you could also punch in for a 6-digit number, whatever. And then once it did that, it read the code or you punch in the number, boom, the little door opened and there was your package and you just walk out. You don't interact with anybody or stand in line or nothing. It was really cool. And 7-Eleven open 24/7, right? So that was a good option. If you want to do FedEx can be dropped off at Walgreens and they hold it behind the counter. So anyway, there's a good idea for some of your porch pirate problems. Maybe solve that way. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Saturday soundtrack at 99.3 The Vine. That's some of the great information you can hear on my Wine Country Saturday soundtrack. I'm Big Rick Stewart. Check out the show every Saturday, 99.3 FM in Napa Valley. You can also listen from 99.3thevine.com or KVYN on TuneIn. Thanks for checking out the Wine Country Saturday soundtrack podcast.